Hey, Cindy. Thanks for joining me.
Yes, yes, yes.
You smell so cute. Aw. So you look like an Orisha healer right now that I would go to and ask for a hug and for healing.
Yes.
And you actually do that.
So, yes,
Tell
I
us about that.
am the owner and founder of Mama G's Apothecary. So, it is a wellness boutique. So, basically, what an apothecary has. So, we provide healthy alternatives to your everyday needs. Everything that we will consume on a daily basis. So, whether it's toothpaste, deodorant, body butters,
I didn't know that you
chest
did
rubs.
all that.
Yeah, it's in the lab as well.
We love that.
I have a prototype right now for a lock gel, all natural, for edge control. So it's basically everything that we consume on a daily basis that makes us look good and come outside and makes us feel good because our skin is our biggest organ. So basically that's the first line of defense that we have.
Yes.
So we have to protect it as much as possible.
And what brought you into this work? Why are you passionate about it? It seems like you know about it and you're passionate about it.
I've been doing this for quite some time, but I've been keeping it more to myself because I usually do it more for my kids than anything else. So my son was born with a severe allergy to dairy, and we had no idea, but it was showing in eczema.
Wow.
So his eczema was so bad that it would blister up and scabs and everything. He would have scars all over his little arms and the creases. And parents that have kids that suffer from eczema, they know.
Yeah.
And I tried everything. The jojoba oil, this oil, the cocoa butter, this and that, and the Vaseline.
And none of it worked.
Nothing worked.
Until...
So I just sat down in front of my ancestors, honestly, in front of my altar. And I was like, yo, I need to save my kid. Because it would get so bad that he would rub until he would bleed. And he was a baby and he didn't know any better. So it's like, okay, I was like, I need something. So
wow.
And I was a breastfeeder too. So once I stopped consuming dairy, that helped.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, to heal his scars, the formula just came to me with shea butter, cocoa butter, mango butter, this and the other. Everything, the formulation came. Once I put it on his skin, my son is now 14 to 15 years old. He has not one scar whatsoever.
He has not one scar?
No.
From everything that he used to scratch till it bled?
Yes.
And do you sell that?
Yes.
Wow,
so
that's amazing.
That's one of the main lines that we have is the body butter that we have.
Okay.
So it has mango butter, cocoa butter, vitamin E, basically a lot of skin regeneration repair.
Okay.
And then I also do have it with SPF 30.
Wonderful.
So
wow.
you can take it in the summer, go out to the beach, and you're still protecting your skin from the sun.
Wow.
So yes, ma'am.
So Mama G's Apothecary can take care, can replace our everyday uses already.
So what I want to do is literally, little by little, I want to help people replace what they have been using on a daily basis.
I love that.
Because you can't just jump from one to the next and be like, oh, well, this doesn't work. So usually what ends up happening is you have to kind of detox yourself from what you've been using for all this time that's been accumulating inside your body.
Yep.
Specifically your lymph nodes.
Yep.
So once we get there, once you can detox yourself, then the all-natural alternative stuff starts working better.
Ah, that part. Why doesn't it work? Because we didn't even detox it yet, so it's not even out of our bodies.
Yeah.
So when I stopped wearing makeup, my face was red for
because your
months.
body was detoxing all of the accumulation of the chemicals that were in your makeup.
And thank to, the world that thank to the goddess be that I knew that I should not wear more makeup on top of it to hide the red blotches because I was I knew something inside of me knew that I needed to just ride this out because a lot of people who stop wearing makeup, they will go back and wear makeup again because they're so the red blotches on my face
because they're not understanding what's happening to their bodies.
Was horrible, but I wrote it out and now I haven't worn I don't wear really makeup. I haven't worn it probably like 7 years.
Because the thing is that what we're not understanding is that we are automatically conditioned or trained to think that cheap means ineffective. So all of the remedies that we have are literally growing in our backyards, in our homes, and things of that we do.
What are some of the local things that are growing here in Harrisburg that are medicinal in our backyards that someone can find? Because we were talking about this the other day.
Literally, I just filmed a video. I'm going to put it up on YouTube because I'm working on a YouTube. So it's basically I'm teaching folks, show me your weeds, and I'll show you my medicine. So I basically show you what you can use a dandelion for. It's growing everywhere. And it's annoying, and it's aesthetically unpleasing. However, it is literally one of the most beneficial and most best used medicinal herbs that we have ever can find.
Amazing.
Rosemary, I have peppermint growing wildly
Oh,
in my
nice.
backyard.
Peppermint's crazy. It
and
grows
just-
everywhere.
And I slipped it to earlier today. I have belladonna growing in my backyard. I have oriental bitters. So it's like there's so many medicinal uses that we can have for just the weeds
Yeah.
that we have growing in our own backyards.
crazy.
And it's all free.
That's amazing.
So it's like while you're out there hemming your lawn and all this other stuff, getting rid of the weeds and all that stuff, clip it, put it in a tea.
I love it. And so
Keep going.
so you started Mama G's Apothecary and you're in Harrisburg now. So before we
Yes.
hop off, tell us, how has the entrepreneurial journey been specifically with your experience in Harrisburg, and has it supported, have we as a city supported
so
you?
far, so far, because we did just launch recently in late December. So
Congrats.
far I've been working with Culture, Commerce and Co. with Elise and everything, and going there when they have the pop-ups and Friday night, Third in the Bergs.
How's that been?
The customer reviews basically have been like, this is something that we needed this.
Wow.
Like, for finally someone is bringing something to Harrisburg that can actually help us. That's actually beneficial.
Amazing.
My my pricing range is also very in the affordable range, so it's something that you can also still afford.
Yeah,
Because people also automatically think if it's healthy, then it's expensive,
that's very true.
and it's not.
Wonderful.
Because I'm literally sourcing everything that we grow in Harrisburg. So it's like, not only are you getting medicine that's homemade, you're getting Harrisburg
Herbs,
medicine.
Harrisburg weeds,
Yes.
Harrisburg herbs. So where can we catch Mama G's Apothecary the next time? Are you
So-
going to be in Third of the Berg next month?
Yes,
Okay,
I
cool.
will be in next Third in the Berg in Culture
and
Commerce and Co. I will be doing the York Live Festival on Mother's Day. That's in York
Nice.
County. And then, in the clouds also.
You're going to be
Yay.
vending at In the Clouds
Absolutely.
too. So this
Yep.
we're at the end of April. So in May, you're
Yes.
going to be at
So
Third in
that'll
the
be
Berg
the 15th and the 16th.
and
yes.
In the Clouds at Culture and Commerce
Yes,
Co.
and then Mother's
Way.
Day the 11th in York.
Wonderful.
I'll
Well,
be
thanks
there.
for joining me, Cindy. Thanks for everything you do.